Okay, so today we'll start with our JavaScript. Yeah. So again, the same part as I'll tell you, the JavaScript, whatever the HTML and C. Okay, I have not shared my screen yet. Probably 1 minute. Let me know once you're able to see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the JavaScript. So after this HTML, CSS, yeah. Someone tell me anything? Yes. Yeah, someone telling something. Yeah, so this after this HTML and CSS will be jumping to JavaScript. Any idea about JavaScript? And the first day, what we have learned, that layers, the web layer, business layer, DO layer, where the JavaScript stand actually.
Hello, sir.
On any idea?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, they will tell me.
Your screen is not visible. I can hear you, but I don't see your screen.
Is the other people can see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, they will other people can see the screen. I'm not sure what is the problem with your instrumentation. Okay, please fix that. So guys, do you have any idea where the JavaScript stands on that layer architecture? What we designed, that web layer, business layer, and DO layer? Anyone?
Web layer, sir. Web layer.
Web layer. Anyone else? Sure, web layer.
Client side. Client side. Web layer. Client side scripting language.
Correct. So why we need this client side scripting language?
Because of validation.
On my own page, yeah. Validation, someone told.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Else?
Sir, for validation.
Hello.
Yes, sir. For validation, sir.
What kind of validation?
It can be used for both client side validation and server side validation.
Sure, JavaScript can use for server side validation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who else?
Change both HTML and CSS and can update also.
Is complete your full sentence. If you are telling something and something in your mind, we are not able to read your mind, but we can hear your sentence. So please complete the sentence so that we can understand. Who is joining now? Joining or leaving? Total 16 people, right? Anish is there. If I leave me, I do probably 16. See, please take this very serious note. Okay. See, JavaScript is serious note is that like the project is awaiting. So people need to join the live project. Okay. So as soon as you will be completing this assignment, because I'm expecting the mail from you all, whoever has done what project, then probably individually sitting with those codings and all. Okay, how much you are comfortable on that part, what you have sent and what you have shared. And on top of the code, we will be adding the JavaScript. Okay, this JavaScript part. Is a validation. The JavaScript is mainly, it's not the server side, but it's the client side. Java side with JavaScript, server side validation, we have achieved through this Ajax and all. But that is a different stack altogether. Okay. And we Node.js also came into picture. So that's the drawback of the JavaScript. To recover that, the JS came and that Angular JS came into picture. Even Angular 2 till Angular 2 also, it was typically for the client side part. Okay. But Node.js, the time when Node.js came, so we are hitting the server and we're replacing the Ajax. So once you will be learning you're traversing little far away. Okay, so you'll be having this idea. But typically JavaScript is for client side validation only. The JavaScript actually, see, the JavaScript gives the HTML designer a programming tool. Okay. But HTML is not, means HTML authors or who is writing HTML normally they're not, they're the programmer. But JavaScript is a scripting language with a very simple syntax. The syntax are very less in JavaScript. Whereas in Java and all, in the programming language, you'll be having a lot of big syntaxes. But almost anyone can put small scriptlet or scripting of the code into their HTML page, like adding that script page, right? So you can use the JavaScript. And not only that, the beauty of JavaScript can put dynamic text into the HTML page. So whatever we see in the HTML page, those are the static page. The JavaScript elements like that we have the document.write, if we say some h1 name, so that will be the static page. But to make some dynamicity, you will see that how it is. So the JavaScript introduced. Even not only that, there is something called JavaScript can react to the one event. What do I mean? What do you mean to say that? Do you understand what is JavaScript can react to an event? Like a JavaScript can be set to execute when something is happening. Like when a page has finished loading, or when a user click on the HTML in some HTML elements. So JavaScript is calling one event, and on the top of that event, we are performing some operation, like on load, on click, on mouse over. Correct? So let me show you what I'm talking. See this website. See, this is the page, right? You can see this page, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what I was talking, JavaScript can react to an event. What does it mean? A script set and see, there is a drop down, correct? Art, science, engineering are there, but do you see anything over here? Nothing, right? If I say search, nothing is fine. Total found is 0. But I am selecting here arts or engineering and technology. I'm selecting. See, others are getting populated. Means on select, I'm selecting science. See, others are getting populated. I'm selecting arts. Others are getting selected. Similarly, on select of, see, for arts, I have MPhil, PhD, PG, and UG. But whereas if I go for science, see, I have only UG, PG, and PhD, no MPhil here. See, values are changing, right? Now, if I go engineering and technology, I have only UG and PG. What is happening actually? On select of these arts, it is going to server and getting the value back here, correct? On this is one event. This is called action. Action means we are performing one event, means its response is reacting to that event, and on that event we are performing one action. Action means on click, means we are clicking, right? We are clicking to this on click. We are performing that one event, that action is performing, and through that action it is going back and getting the value and displaying over here. This is what is the JavaScript. And how it is happening, why it is saying it's a client side? Because think about the client means what? We are the client, right? Those whoever we are seeing here. So everything is happening in the web, correct? Is that for that we have to go inside the code, or we need to see the value, whether it's came or not? When you will be coding in the layer architecture like 3-tier, 4-tier, 5-tier, or n tiers, it may happen when you run the code or deploy the code, if some errors are coming, you need to search that value object where it's got stuck and where it is getting the null value or what is happening. So it's not always a web layer, it can be any layer in between. But the beauty of this JavaScript is it will always will play in the web layer. It will pass the value and it will go to the it will go internally and it will get the value back. But it's a client side. We learn when we do the coding how exactly it goes to the server and get the value back. Okay. And JavaScript can use to detect the visitors of the users also. JavaScript can be validate data is a common part, the validation of data in the Gmail, as you have seen. All we know. See this validation part. So this is my Gmail. I have not done anything. I said simply next. They are saying entering password. I am putting wrong password. See what they are telling. Wrong password. Try to forget this password. So this is what this JavaScript is performing the beauty over here. Little idea about the JavaScript.
Yes, sir.
Now to read this JavaScript like HTML, CSS also. Okay. There are a lot of script. Means not lot of script. There are some codes and there are some variable and all these parts are there. Some functions here and there. So as I advised for the HTML, CSS also, go to w3school.com. It is HTML, but you go to the JavaScript. And let me show you here how much you will study. Only see, there are a lot of things are there. Could you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm scrolling down.
Yes,
See,
sir.
I'm scrolling down on the left. See, this JS version is okay, fine. This is the first part is very important. Till JS version top, then JS object, then JS function, JS class, JS asynchronous, the HTML DOM. Could you remember you written that in the first tag of our HTML?
Yes, sir.
Anyone
Doctor
remember?
HTML.
See this one,
Doctor HTML.
this one, this fellow.
Yes, sir. Doctor.
So this is coming from here, this DOM parser. Okay. So DOM also you read little bit. The interview people used to ask. This browser and API also you can before this Ajax. Till before this Ajax you have to read. Okay. This reading is very, very mandatory. You'll be having the idea how it is happening. See, you just take some example. No? See what they're doing. So this is a, see, if you remove this part, see, if you remove this, if I remove this, so this is nothing but a HTML, CSS, only not HTML, only HTML part. So there I have what I have added. See, this is a button, right? Hey, this code is okay, no? This is HTML code only, correct?
Yes, sir.
If I
HTML.
chop this out, this is HTML code only, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now if you run this, it's gone because these taggings are there. On this button, type is equal to button. What we are doing, on click, we are calling one function, the date function of the JavaScript. How we call it, document.getElementID, ID. And inside demo, what is this demo? Demo is nothing but the ID of this paragraph. So that we are passing. And we are displaying the time. Click here to display. See, if you click here, see that this is displaying how it is taking the, in this paragraph we are taking this demo we are putting as an ID. Okay, demo is an ID, so that get element ID is document.getElementID demo. That means we are taking this document.getElementID and dot in an HTML equal to date is a function. This is a function. This demo can be anything, can be your name also if your ID is something different. Only this will be the difference. Rest will be as it is for all date calculation. So this is how it looks like, your JavaScript page. And this time, not like this time I made some time and prepare some documents for you, especially for this JavaScript. You go through w3school.com and I am sharing one of my personal document which I used to refer in my time. Okay. And that still I'm having with, and I'm sharing the document. But this document you will understand once you have the basics. And once you having this, and then we'll starting the project and we'll talk about your doubts and all. Okay. Let me share you this one also, 1 minute. Just a second. 1 minute connect. See guys, I'm telling you, be serious. Okay, be serious because project was is very important. And if you're not completing this reading, you'll be getting stuck. I am expecting you should come with your queries. See, team 17, they have only 6 or 7 people. So much query they are having, so much queries. I could that yesterday till 10 o'clock, I couldn't able to resolve their queries, only the queries. Means the project, whatever they have done. I'm writing the name PCS Global, but check your that group. I've shared that. Okay. But this is the gist kind of thing. You'll have some working ideas and knowledge wherever people used to get stuck and all those things I've shared here, but it will be fruitful for you. You can make use of fully fruitful for you once you know the basics. Correct?
Yes, sir.
You people receive that? I've shared there. Even you can read that on also, but you should have the basics.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And HTML, CS, whoever is doing whatever, I never mind. You do. I want to see if you are doing something really great. But apart from that, we have not done anything. The basic page, whatever we have designed, at least stuck with that page. Add some HTML, CSS on that part. And after that, we'll be adding JavaScript on that, validation and all this part. Whatever the JavaScript can be added over there. Correct?
Yes.
So today is this much. Because from the next class onwards, it will be only work in the sense, coding work will be there. So guys, when will be meeting next? How long you will take to read this JavaScript? The basics. Even I have make your life easy. This node will help you like anything.
So 1 to 2 days.
Pardon?
2 days.
Today is
Tuesday.
so let us meet on Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir,
Friday
Yes,
will be
sir.
okay.
Sir, evening or morning?
So it will be either this morning, this time, or it will be morning time. Anytime is okay.
Okay, sir.
Or maybe in Friday, no? In Friday, okay. I'll let you know the timing. Either morning or evening. Okay, anytime.
Okay.
Sir, next week will be great.
Pardon?
Actually, next week will be great. A lot of is going through. Actually, we have to learn a lot of things about JavaScript. In 2 days, it will be
No,
a
the
very
basics you
difficult
know,
one.
yeah. Basics you know. At
Okay,
least you
sir.
should be able to talk with me on the JavaScript when you do some
sir,
coding.
okay, sir, okay, sir.
As you are on the HTML. So the
Okay,
real
okay.
challenge, it is not that you don't think that 1 or 2 days you will get real challenges. Until and unless you are starting the coding and you are start facing, so that will be the your original learning will start from there. Now, whatever, let me share you one story. Whatever you are reading, no?
Yes, sir.
After 2-3 days, anyways, you will forget. This is our human nature. It's for all. It's for you. It's for me. It's for everyone. Okay. Because it's go to the temporary memory of our brain, whatever you are reading. But if we do some stresses, for example, in your lifetime, what are the scenarios you can remember? Suppose some severe accident you have seen, or some severe scenario you have seen or you have came across. So that you remember till day, because there are some pressure on that. For that moment, there are some pressure. So because of that, your brain still carrying that. So these reading, no, as speedily it will come, and if you didn't practice is, if you're not doing the coding, it will go much bigger speed on that. If you are taking 30 minutes to learn, it will take 10 minutes to go. Practical scenario I'm telling you. If you believe or not, you'll be knowing that. Whatever the HTML, CSS you have learned, if you didn't implement and practice, if you wait for 2-3 days or 1 week, you'll be in the same space where you were there before. Okay. So that's the reason. Anyways, we are meeting on 15th, correct? And 15th, I'm expecting, let's see if the team 17 is also, but 15, I'm not sure, but if the team 17 is also getting ready, my plan is to do one web project, one big web project. But before that, HTML, CSS, these people supposed to send me the assignment, like all people. Sobi, Gudan, Megha, Akash, Tisha, Ayush, Suraj, Sanjay, Shivani. Karan and Nikita probably is not there. I think Nikita is there.
Sir, I'm there, sir.
Okay, fine. So,
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Nikita, so you people send, and who left of the assignment? See, it is not like that. I am pointing out one by one your name, and you are getting harassed or feeling not comfortable. It's not like that. It is not like that. The thing is, because see, out of all these people, I need to choose people who will be there in the project, real-time project, depending on your effort you are giving. Okay, so that somehow I have to judge. So this process is everywhere. Simply I can do my formality, I can do, and I can say to the management, these people are ready. But I'll be telling ready in front of them. You also have to justify that you are ready. And if I say you are not ready, that justification is also will be there with you. There is no blaming game, no feeling sorry and all. Okay. See, this is the real world, corporate real world. You do and die. That's it. I'm telling very frankly. Have you seen a triangle?
Yes,
Triangle,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So the perform in the company, the performance in the leadership team is also like a triangle. Have you seen many CEO in a company?
Yes, sir.
There's only one CEO, right?
Yes, sir.
And down to that, there are probably some managers, down to that, some lead, down to that, some team lead, down to that, some module lead, down to that, some people. So all are initially at your stage. So when you'll be growing, because it is our hierarchy is like that. So that is the competition that you have to understand. And this is for the sake of your own career, no one else. Okay. Anyways, no much talking. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is the thing. And those who have left, someone is chatting something. Left, okay, no problem. See, those I hear 17 people are there. How many name I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6 people are already there. Those who have not, even Deval also told, okay, if I input Deval, then 5 people all are there. Those who have not answering. Binita, Anjali.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Other people have done something. And Arpita also, Arpita Das.
Sir, I haven't
Still
done
not, sir, but I am ongoing, sir.
Pardon?
In 1 or 2 days, I will definitely complete the project. I will mail you,
Fine,
sir.
fine. Please pick it up. Please pick it up. Okay. Because come with me with the doubts. Please. Okay. Okay, guys, this much today. You please be ready, and hopefully by Friday. Okay. But Friday probably.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, Friday may be holiday, sir.
Which holiday?
Good
Maybe,
Friday.
sir, it's a holiday.
Good Friday.
Pardon? Come again?
It's Good Friday, sir.
Sir, Friday পয়লা বৈশাখ।
পয়লা বৈশাখ। তো তোমরা ফ্রাইডে আসতে পারবে না, তাহলে ফ্রাইডে নালে 14 থার্সডে।
Sure.
Okay. Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir, yes, no
Yes.
issue.
Thursday will meet. Or because Saturday night and try Saturday night also is so they be there, no? So Saturday morning, that's why I don't want to see. Probably it will be, but please, it's my request. Please put time, give efforts, okay? And you will be
Yes,
realizing
sir.
later on, okay, what you are learning and what you are not learning. Hell lot of training institution you will get in this world in the market, okay? But all talking about theory. All can talk about theory. There's nothing. Anyways, so fine, guys. So let's have a meet on 14 then. Okay.
Yes.
And be ready, be prepared, and whoever has not shared at least the HTML CSS part also, please share me. And along in that, please read this JavaScript. And don't miss to read that whatever I shared. So that is actually the broken part I have made one by one. Okay, and you can take that, read that one also, properly. You'll get some proper idea. At least you can start working on JavaScript once you complete that.
Yes.
Hardly 2 to 3 hours it will take. That sheet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
40 to 46 pages are there. This much also I'm doing for you. From the market, taking all thing here and there, putting in under one umbrella. At least now you cooperate. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank
Okay,
you,
guys.
sir.
Hello. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Good
Yeah,
night,
thanks.
sir. Bye, sir.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you,
night.
sir.
Good night. Good night. Take
Good
care.
night, sir.
Right, sir.
Yeah, good night.
Sir,
Good night,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, Abdul, tell me.
Sir, I have few doubts about academic things. So can I mail all the doubts in Gmail?
Who is talking? Ayush.
Sir, Ayush.
Oh, here also you can say if you're not very busy. Means,
Sir,
tell me.
what? Sir, actually, sir, it is personal, so I don't want
So
to share
personally, you
it.
can call me, no problem. Okay.
Okay.
Or you can mail me, no problem. Just you mail me, I'll go through once and reply you back.
Sir,
And
can
give
I
me your
call?
phone number, I'll call you back. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay,
You
sir.
mail
Thank
me and give me your phone number, I'll call you back. Okay.
you, sir.
Is this okay? No problem.
Yes,
You
sir.
can share anything, no problem. I'm always with you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm closing then. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. Then next
Thank you.
Thursday, sir.
Pardon?
Next Thursday class.
Next Thursday. Next
Sir,
Thursday.
please make it in the evening.
Okay, evening only I'll make, no problem. I used to make in evening only, same time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Fine. Okay, thanks.